deal with airplane peanuts.
From Bobby and Andrew going on the Tim Dillon Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Tim Dillon Show. Bobby Lee, Andrew Santino, the host of the Bad Friends podcast. Thank you for coming.
To Tim Dillon finally appearing on Tiger Belly.
There's a woman. We don't have a woman today.
She didn't come?
She hasn't been on it for like 6 months.
Oh, I don't know. It's my favorite show. I should have noticed.
Bobby Lee and Tim Dillon might not podcast together often, but when they do, it's always electric.
I fully take responsibility
Yeah.
for canceling.
Okay. And then let me ask you this.
But I believe if I had not canceled first,
True.
you would have canceled.
That's correct.
Oh, that's what you believe.
That is my belief.
Okay.
And these are all of their funniest moments caught on camera, starting off with Tim's long-awaited appearance on Tiger Belly.
Dillon's here. Fourth time's a charm.
Thank you for having me. I'm sorry I canceled 7 other times.
The guest of
We've
the
never
year,
potted together.
Tim Dillon.
Never.
Ever.
No,
We've
really?
done a lot of
No,
stand-up.
because he canceled on Tiger Belly 3 times.
You've canceled me multiple times.
No, that's insane.
You've canceled.
That's
Bobby canceled. We've canceled.
insane that you wouldn't even say that.
Bobby,
Tim,
we've both
Tim,
canceled.
Tim, everybody knows Bobby never canceled.
Yeah.
Okay,
Also,
fair.
Tim, this too.
I've canceled more.
You canceled first.
I canceled first, and I've canceled more. You have canceled.
Okay.
I'm more wrong.
Okay, but you know the game tag, where you tag and then you run away, right? I didn't start the game tag. You did.
I fully take responsibility
Yeah.
for canceling first.
Okay. And then let me ask you this.
But I believe if I had not canceled first,
True.
you would have canceled.
That's correct.
Oh, that's what you believe.
That is my belief.
Okay.
It's my belief.
It's a belief system, yeah.
You are the cancel king. You cancel con.
But we both can't. By the way, the funniest thing ever is when me and Bobby are both on a lineup and neither one of us goes.
all the time. Happens all
That
the time.
is very funny.
I get a call from a producer going, I had Tim and Bobby cancel. Are you around?
Oh,
not-
we never show up.
A lot of times
We don't.
stuff happens.
Yeah. Well, sometimes I call you. Well, one time I called you and I go, "Are you going?" And you go, "I'm not going." I go, "I'm not going either."
Yeah.
That one time.
You both do that a lot. To the
One
improv.
time I sent him a COVID test,
Oh,
a
yeah,
fake. I sent him a
Yeah,
photo
yeah,
of
yeah,
a
yeah.
COVID,
Yeah.
of the COVID. By the way, years after COVID.
Years. Many years.
Like people young kids didn't even know what it was.
Right.
I was sending him a picture of the COVID lines.
But then he didn't send the promoter that test, but I did. So
Saying it was
he
yours?
said that I had COVID to the guy, right?
Yeah.
But then I actually sent him the test that he gave me to him.
Right.
Brilliant.
Right, saying that I have it, right? So it makes him look like he didn't have it.
Correct. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Good move, Bob.
I mean, you know.
Yeah.
But the thing is, me and Bobby will lie and then get found out, and then we don't care that much.
Well, it doesn't matter.
We've had our problems.
Our differences,
We have.
many years.
Yeah. I don't want to dig back history back. Yeah. I don't
No.
back, yeah.
No.
But
But it was very silly.
I'm gonna.
It was silly.
What?
It was very silly.
What do you think it was?
It wasn't like a deep-seated anger. It was
What was it? What do you think it was?
We were like mad. What was it? I canceled the
I
thing.
remember. I remember what it is.
What was it?
No, you remember. Because you f***ed up. You remember.
I was supposed to do something and I didn't do it.
Yes, that's your whole life, though.
But
So how was that?
but Bobby, that's also a little bit of your life, no?
Reversal.
What do you mean?
A little bit.
No, well, tell me.
You also just don't do things sometimes.
Yeah, who do you think is more flaky?
We're all,
Oh.
we also do things. Well, sometimes you also will forget a thing, right?
No, I'll do things. I won't do things because you won't do them. So I'll give you an
Okay.
example. So it was for our 300th,
Yes.
400.
400th.
Yes.
So we're coming up on our 500th, right? It's a big celebratory thing.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's like when Koreans turn 60. It's a huge thing.
It's a big deal.
Yeah.
We had a choir.
We had a choir. Didn't we have an El Mariachi band?
No, that was Bad Friends. We had a choir here.
We had a choir here that
Yes.
came in. We had a whole thing set with balloons.
I feel very bad.
Don't, because I'm going to tell you what we had. And it was we were so excited to have you.
Yes.
And then, like maybe 20 minutes before the show started, I called you and you go, "I'm in the Hamptons."
That's a great answer, though.
In my mind,
great answer.
when I sleep at night, I hear that sometimes. I'm in the Hamptons. I'm in the Hamptons.
I'm in the Hamptons.
I get
Well,
I
I felt really bad because I was eating a lobster roll. and it made it worse.
Yeah. Oh, it did.
I felt bad.
Yeah.
And I felt bad, but I've apologized.
You have, but I'm just saying. But that, and I will never discuss it
Yes.
again, right?
Yes.
But you doubled down on your thing.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because I think what happens is you get defensive.
I got defensive.
Yeah. But you know what? You're here now.
I'm here now because
What?
I believe
Yeah.
in a path forward
Yeah.
for the country.
Oh, you do.
Thank you for coming. I can't see because of all the fog.
I know. I mean,
It's steamed up and fogged up.
Optimus Prime's sunglasses.
Well, I got these in Las Vegas. People said they were good.
Which people?
Yeah,
The guy at the store, the black guy in the boots.
You said.
And a lot of
you said
Asians. There was an
Asians.
Asian in the store.
And let me tell you something about Asians.
Yes.
Okay?
Let me tell you something about
I know
Asians.
he knows a lot about Asians.
Yeah.
But I'm going to tell you something about it because I am one.
Yeah.
If you don't know, my friend.
I do.
Okay. It depends on what kind.
That's right.
Interesting.
That's right. Which kind told you?
What
and I
kind
didn't
of Asian told you?
I don't know. Baggy pants, big belt, a lot of zippers.
That's
Oh,
the right
that's-
kind.
that's the right kind.
That's the right
Okay,
kind.
yeah,
that's
the
what
right
I
kind.
thought.
That was the right kind.
That is true.
That's what I thought.
Because I thought you were gonna do the machete one with the the brown shorts that are all cut up,
No.
no shoes. Those they don't know nothing.
Yeah.
And those ones, I'm.
You know what I mean? If you want to make a trail in Vietnam, I'm not
No.
saying that's the kind.
No, for sure. No, these were fashionable ones in Vegas with like big coats on.
This is
Oh,
Balenciaga.
those are good ones.
You ever see those ones with like a huge coat? Like it's like
Sure.
the Nutcracker where they could open it and there'd be others. Like it's that type of coat.
Yeah.
Have you come to Puyol or no?
Peugeot.
I have.
Be your honest opinion about it because I think about it every night.
It's great.
It really is.
Yeah.
Because they have Damien, the same owner,
Sure.
downtown. Is it different than Damien?
I think that Peugeot is better. Have you been to Shinchanshin?
No, fuck off, dude.
No, Bobby. Don't make up shit. I'm not making up shit at all.
Yeah.
No, Shinchanshin.
What is it?
It's Bobby.
What is it?
It's a restaurant. It's
What
like
is it? In Mexico City?
It's
Yeah, right.
It's the top restaurant right now, Shinchanshin.
In Mexico City?
It's in Studio City.
Oh, really?
It's in L.A.
Oh, so it's Ching Chang Ching.
It's called Shen Chin Chan.
I don't even know.
Are you being real or not?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
How about this?
It's called Shin.
I think you're making fun of me, and
Bobby,
I don't
no
really
one's
like. I don't
making
really
fun
like.
of
I don't really like it.
It's the top-rated
'Cause I don't
restaurant
get
in
it.
L.A.
The
It's
timing's
called
weird.
Shen Chin Chan.
You saying it different every time. You saying it different every time.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's called
It's like, what?
It's called Shin Chen Shin.
Yeah.
It's good. The chef is famous.
All right. What? Then prove it to me.
I'll take you anytime you want.
By making a reservation next week,
I'll make it right now.
and you and I are going to go to.
I'll make it right now.
All right,
I'll call it Shin Chen Shin.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah.
I'll call it right. I'll call it right now.
Because this is bullshit, dude.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Because, welcome to Arby's. I'm going to be saying that.
What's today?
Why are you panicking, dude?
Yeah.
I'm not panicking. I get nervous when I have
Next Wednesday.
I get nervous when I have to talk.
Next
to
Wednesday.
Hey, shut
It's
up.
fucking bullshit, dude.
It's not bullshit. It's not bullshit. Okay, hold on. Just I'm calling them again.
But leave it to the voice. I want to see if they're welcome to.
Hi. They know me. I'm there all the time. This is a restaurant. This is Shen Shin Sun. I would like a reservation on Wednesday, next Wednesday at 5:30 for 4 people. Is that good?
Of course, Mr. Dillon.
Thank you so much.
Wait,
yes.
What's the restaurant called?
What's the restaurant called? Shen Shin Sun, right?
Shensun Sun.
Thank you. Thank you.
Check that. Yo, check that.
That they don't want people having their number, but literally, Bobby, can you apologize to me right now?
Oh my God.
Bobby, please.
I can't believe it.
You accuse me of being racist. It's the
can't
best
believe it.
restaurant in Studio City.
I can't believe it.
It's so good.
All right,
I go all the time.
Okay.
The spicy chili wonton soup.
That's not.
Bobby,
That's not real,
yes,
dude.
it is, Bobby.
There's no chili.
Bobby, they have fried shrimp ice cream, and they give you a sticker at the end.
Oh, they do?
And it's a sunflower.
Okay. All right, so we'll go.
I'll go. We're going Wednesday.
Next Wednesday
I have
at
the
5:30.
reservation
Okay,
from
good.
that Chinese man who
Who are the other two?
What?
Who are the other two?
I think we should take less privileged, underprivileged, less fortunate people. I think you are a prosecutor.
Yeah, I'm a
What
prosecutor.
am I? What am I?
You're a defense attorney for sure.
I think, well, here's what I think is interesting about
You're mumble
you.
bumble scrambled eggs.
Yeah.
You're a defense attorney. You come in all sloppily late.
You do something brilliant. Like there was a guy, like you do, there was this woman, Dana Goldblatt. She was an attorney. I was a juror on a murder trial. Murder, torture, and rape, literally.
Holy
Wow.
shit.
And we convicted him. He did the wrong. He killed his the baby mom and all that.
That's her, Dana Goldblatt.
And she would wear these wacky outfits like Miss Frizzle on the Magic School Bus.
Yeah.
And you would end up staring at this bitch's outfits all day and not listening to the thing.
Oh, wow.
So, like, I think you could do a fun gag where you're like the prosecutor's up there doing something and you're doing something very distracting.
Yeah. Even some of my language, I wouldn't even talk. I would say stuff like,
This is
hey,
like a new My Cousin Vinny.
hey, jury. I would go to the jury and go, hey,
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because they're going, did he say hello or hey?
yeah.
No, and that's the whole thing.
Yeah.
And then it's who cares who to. No,
Yeah.
I get it.
And I would say something witty like, I just had some kombucha.
Yeah.
Right? Like, for breakfast.
And dance. Like you would dance.
Seeds and kombucha.
Yeah, you bring in your kava.
Yeah.
You gotta like dance a little too.
Right, I would do, yeah.
Where did they say he hit her?
Dude, you got me, dude. I think I'd be a very good defense attorney.
You'd be a
Me
great.
and you.
Yeah.
Can you
Dillon, Jewish guy Lee.
By the way, can you imagine if you were going like if you were charged with murder and you looked at the two people defending you and it was me and Bobby Lee?
Oh my God.
I have my sunglasses on and a red nose.
Yeah,
and you're
yeah.
like, what is going on with these
Yeah. I'm just like, yeah.
kombucha?
Kombucha, baby.
Dancing in with your kava, baby.
Yeah.
Bobby's got a confidence now that I'm in love with because the Ozempic, or I'm sorry, the
Yeah.
other one, whatever it's called, Wegovy,
Wegovy.
Yeah.
has kicked in. He's lost a significant amount of weight. His confidence is through the roof. The dating pool has expanded.
Yeah.
He's got this vibe to him of like he's a little bit into like a high school bully again.
Ooh.
He's
Well,
got the
that's good.
swagger of a high school bully.
You want me to put you in a locker?
See?
That's good.
He'll do it.
I'll put you in a locker and put your wedgie in your
If there's a
face.
locker nearby, he will throw someone in
You
it.
know what
I
else
like
I will
that.
do, dude?
But that's good. I like the idea of that of you kind of embracing kind of that
Tough guy image.
tough guy.
I'm a bully, bro.
Yeah.
See?
No, just starting fights.
Yeah. Like, I would pick you up upside down, stick your
Yeah.
head in the toilet, but you're too fat.
Like
Okay,
I would.
all right.
Yeah.
And
see,
that's
I mean, that's uncalled for.
That's not me.
That was my bad. It's uncalled for.
I crossed the line again.
I don't
By
like
the way,
that.
I crossed the line.
What medication makes that okay? That's not. There's no way that
That
Novo.
was my bad. Sorry.
Yeah.
That was my bad. I
Somebody
love you.
better sue that company from the Netherlands. What is it? Novo Nordic?
That's
Nordisk?
a side effect of Wegovy.
Yeah, it's the side effect. I'm sorry.
You get delusions of grandeur.
A side effect of Wegovy is just abusing people in the streets. I think it's an odd thing to do for a living.
what we do?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all.
It's hard for people to understand. I think he's very proud it's going well, but I think it's weird for anyone to understand it.
Yeah.
Like if I was a regular person with a regular job and had 2 kids and lived a regular life, maybe they would like that more.
Maybe, yeah.
Right?
I think
I
my
don't know.
parents too, yeah.
Yeah.
Because my mom doesn't have any grandkids.
Right.
Yeah, she asks questions like, are you gay?
Right.
You go, no.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
My father says that in the same voice. Calls up in an Asian voice.
Are you gay? Really?
It's the craziest.
It's crazy.
I don't know why he does it.
Why would he make that choice?
He won't stop.
Wow. Is he the groundlings or
He
something?
wants to find out as an Asian woman.
Wow. Wow.
If I was killed by like a really rich person, let me tell you how easy it would have been to get my parents to not press charges. Let me explain
Okay,
how
explain.
easy that would have been. It would have been a 5-minute conversation. Okay.
Yeah.
They would have sent like not even their top people. They would have sent some very low-level attorneys to my parents' house in Long Island.
Yeah.
My parents, they would have just said, "Listen, we can
mitigate this.
We can mitigate this. We can
Yeah.
make it go away." And they would have said, "We think you deserve like $44,000." And my mother and father would have lit up. They would have said, "Can we do 50?" And they would have said, "Absolutely." And they would have given them 50 grand, and my mother and father would have dropped the case
100%.
immediately.
Wow.
Especially because you were such an ass. You were a troublemaker when you were a kid.
Well, listen, I'm from them. They were troublemakers, but the problem is, in 1997, 50 G's, it's real money.
Real money. Pay off the house.
It's real money.
My parents were so immigrant, they wouldn't even know the rules.
Right.
They're like, oh, he died? Yeah, he died.
Good.
No, not good. Oh, no. Right? Like, there'd be an oh, no.
1-0 no.
Yeah.
That's also what my parents would have said. My parents would have also.
Oh, no. Right.
In an Asian accent said that.
So I don't know anything about your background. You grew up in New York?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually grew up, this is funny, I actually grew up in Malaysia. No, seriously. I grew up in Kuala Lumpur.
Are you being real?
That's serious. That's why, yeah, Malaysia, in Kuala Lumpur. You know Kuala Lumpur. I grew up there, and I spent a lot of my formative years at a prep school in Kuala Lumpur.
Played hockey there.
Because my parents were working for a multinational import-export company.
Wow.
So I lived in Kuala Lumpur.
So you grew up with a little wealth.
We were incredibly wealthy.
Yeah,
I lived in Kuala Lumpur for my whole life.
You did. Like went to high school and everything.
Everything, till last year.
How'd you learn everything?
I'm good like that.
You absorb
I
information.
absorb, so.
Yeah. Are you? So you're serious to me? You're not. If I find out you're lying,
Bobby.
yeah, you grew up in Guatemala, right?
Wait, say it one more time.
Bobby,
I don't know what it's called,
Of course
Guatemala.
I'm lying. Of course I didn't grow up in Kuala Lumpur.
Maybe on a military base. I don't know. You learned English on the
No,
military.
I
base
grew up
at
in Long
Guatemala.
Island. I'm from Long Island.
All right. God damn, dude. God, you're from Guatemala. All right. So listen,
Yeah,
you grew up in Long Island.
Long Island.
Is that near Malaysia?
No, it's
Okay,
near
okay.
Manhattan.
All right.
About
Okay.
an hour
Manhattan.
from
Yeah.
Manhattan, yeah.
Okay. So long. And how many kids were in the family?
One.
You're the only kid.
That's it. It's just me.
And then your parents are still together?
No, my mother's died,
I'm sorry.
and I killed her. The thing about Alec Baldwin is afterwards, it just what he didn't, and I like him, and he's a great guy. I did his podcast. I think he didn't seem super remorseful.
Yeah, right.
That was the problem. I think he had to turn on the remorse like a little more.
Yeah.
Like he was kind of like agitated by the whole thing.
Right. Like,
He was like frustrated. Like he was kind of like, "What is this?"
Yeah.
Like, that was his attitude. Like he'd shot the woman in the head, and then his attitude was like, Hey, what is this? What the hell's going on here?"
You did that on set. You think he did that?
That and
Publicly.
like publicly in the
Oh, yeah,
media,
yeah.
they were like, "You shot a woman," and he was like, "Listen," you know, like
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
and that was the energy. So
Right.
I think the interview started with listen. I think he said, listen.
no, he did. Like
Accidents happen on set.
yeah, and they're putting that woman away, that armorer.
Yeah, she's going to prison.
Good.
Yeah, she's going to prison. The woman that supplied the gun, she goes
I
to
see.
prison.
I see.
Does the movie come out ever? No.
No chance.
I'm Rust.
I hope it comes out.
That'll be maybe.
I just got
Yeah,
cast in
Paramount
Rust
Plus.
2.
What?
I just got cast in Rust 2. So
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's got to come out.
You shoot a makeup artist in the head.
It's coming out in 2024 at the end of
Whoa. You think it'll do good numbers?
the year. Huge.
I think
Huge.
so. I'd watch it.
Yeah.
I'll watch it.
I
Yeah.
definitely want to see the scene. They left it in there, didn't they?
Oh, that's the scene.
He shoots her in the scene, right?
They should have a little thing.
No. It was obviously. It was
No, but wasn't he practicing a scene? They were doing it. They were doing.
Oh,
a
they
run
got to
through.
leave that scene in.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, you got to leave that.
He
I
was
thought
doing.
you meant would they leave him? And I'm like, that's kind of a brilliant marketing thing,
Yeah.
but kind of
Yeah.
insensitive.
Yeah.
What if they
A little
did that? Though?
insensitive.
No, but they're doing a walkthrough of a scene.
Yeah.
Right?
By the way,
That's-
please God, please do when this gets released, please in very poor taste, do at the end in memoriam and then her face.
Can we do a moment of silence for the Korean air crash?
Oh yes, I didn't even realize
For what?
The Korean air crash.
the one that went off the runway into the building.
It wasn't Korean Air.
It was.
Jeju air.
Yeah, Jeju.
It was Jeju.
Yeah, it's a Korean one.
They're like our spirit.
It happened in Korea.
All right.
Yeah, it was. That was sad.
Okay, let's do a
It
moment.
has to say Korean air for
Did
us
you?
to do a fucking
And I
moment
want
of
to
hot
ask you
silence.
something very seriously. Did you know anyone on the plane?
So far, we've seen 19 minutes of the funniest Tim Dillon and Bobby Lee podcast moments. But before you skip this part of the video, just make sure you're subscribed to Joke World right now if you want to watch more comedy compilations and news videos like this one.
So are you in town for a while? First of all, you have the best parties.
The parties are decent. Yeah,
Unbelievable.
You go to those parties?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, they're the best.
Your parties are the best.
Do I go to the parties? You're there for 5 seconds and then you leave.
I know, but I love just coming in and out. But
Yeah.
My godson met you, and he's Chinese and loved you. It was a big night for him.
that's what we were godson was the Chinese kid.
Yeah.
Wow, that
It
was
was a
great.
little Chinese baby.
Yeah, it was a beautiful.
That is the funniest part about Tim's parties. You'll see a TikTok star and a little Chinese baby
Yeah,
all in the living room together.
Caitlyn Jenner for no reason.
Yeah.
yeah.
Pops on
How do
by.
you know her?
You know, we're both patriots. We love the country.
Yeah.
We love America.
Yeah.
I like her. I'm fascinated by her. I think she's got an amazing American life.
Yeah, she does. Yeah.
It's
Amazing
very-
American life.
There's very few countries you can do what she did. Think about it.
Well, explain it to us.
It's very difficult to be born a guy become an Olympian, become the spokesman for Wheaties, marry a woman whose husband defended another athlete who murdered his wife.
Yeah.
Then have a bunch of stepdaughters. One of them does a sex tape. They all become billionaires, the most famous people in the world. You then decide that actually you were a woman this entire time.
Yeah.
You get surgery to become a woman and then decide that the only way to save America is to elect Donald Trump.
That's right.
Wow.
That's a pretty
American story.
American
And
life.
become Female of the Year on Vanity Fair. or whatever.
Yeah.
That's right.
And then also kill someone somewhere in between.
And then kill a woman in Malibu with your truck.
Right?
If they were giving awards out at Mar-a-Lago
Oh, you were there.
and they wanted a host,
You.
this makes sense.
Yeah.
The Golden Globes, not so much.
What could me and Bob host? Public
I think
event.
a very fun tech awards.
Tech awards would be
Or
fun.
Pep Boys.
yeah.
Pep Boys if they had a award.
Yeah, like a
They
like
stopped
a,
doing it.
Yeah, yeah, like
yeah.
AutoZone's got a whole new.
yeah, something like that. I hosted the Asian Excellence Awards twice.
That's pretty cool.
It's so funny to me, dude.
Where do they have that?
At
Hey man,
at Din Tai Fung at
yeah,
the mall.
Where does the Asian Excellence
hey, man.
Awards happen?
Hey man, f you man.
Mr.
Yeah.
Chow's.
Who-
Outside of Mr.
Okay.
Chow's
Yeah.
on Beverly.
And is it Aquafina?
No, stop.
It's Ken.
It was at the Wiltern. Is that good
Okay.
enough?
Well, that's good.
Okay,
Yeah.
and can I also say something else, dude?
Yes.
You think there was just a bunch of Asians?
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
No.
Tarantino did a thing.
That's cool.
He's Asian.
Yeah, Danny DeVito did a thing.
They're all Asian.
These guys are all Asian.
He smelled like an Asian, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Ralph Macchio was there.
Another Asian.
Pretty cool. Well, he's got to be there.
Yeah.
If Ralph Macchio doesn't show up for the Asians, that's crazy.
Yeah,
that's
he's gotta
crazy.
be.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Ralph Macchio's coming out for the Asians.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
He should say thank you.
So, will you
For your
Google, Will
culture.
you Google a photo of me at the Asian Excellence Award?
There it
Well, that
is.
was it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no shirt. You know how that's how I do it.
2008.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But Kreischer. Ladies and gentlemen, Bert Kreischer.
The machine.
The machine.
Are you a film guy?
I love films.
Really?
Bobby.
No,
Yeah.
Like what?
Like, what do I think are
Like if I was like from an alien, I'm an alien from a different planet.
Oh, yeah.
I come down. I go to the
my
Hamptons.
favorite movie?
And well, let me act it out.
Okay.
That's me walking.
Okay.
Because I've been to your house.
Yes.
Your old house. The one, yeah.
Ooh, that sounds like an alien outside.
And then I knock. You open the door.
Hi.
Oh my God, it's a marshmallow.
Okay.
Asian?
Well,
What?
You Asian still?
Aliens talk like Asians
Yeah.
too.
Oh my God, it's a gigantic marshmallow like in Ghostbusters in the first one.
but and you would giggle because Asians would love that.
Oh yeah.
They would.
We would love that.
Big
We would.
marshmallow.
Yeah.
would love it.
Yeah.
Tell me, my friend.
Yes. You're still walking, right?
Yeah. Oh, I walk in place.
Oh, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
Yes.
Also, you're so big, I can't get through you.
Yes.
You know, so I keep
It's
walking.
it's a scene from Pokemon.
Yeah, and your head.
Yes.
This is your belly.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then you ask about films.
Tell me about movies.
The best
Top
movie-
5 movie of your time, all time.
Top 5.
Yeah.
No, it's
Be real.
Number 1, Easter Sunday. Number 2, Easter Sunday. Number 3, Easter Sunday. Greatest living actors, top 5. He's in there.
I mean, him. It's got to
Right?
be. It's
Daniel Day-Lewis. Let's go through the list. Daniel Day-Lewis,
Day-Lewis.
right? That Joaquin Phoenix,
Joaquin.
right?
Kevin James.
Kevin James. We bought a zoo.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's
Kevin
good.
James for
What
sure.
would happen if someone
Yeah,
bought a zoo?
Kevin James
Nuts.
for sure.
Yes.
Who's the?
Do you know it's good Kevin James story?
Yeah.
Ready? Governor's Comedy Club in Long Island. I'm headlining. My first time.
Yeah.
The owner of Governor's, great guy, love him. Jimmy comes back to me, Italian guy, swag. Comes back. He goes, listen. He goes, Kevin James is doing his new TV show on Long Island. I go, great. That's all. We love him, and that's great. He goes, so he's coming tonight. He's doing 20 minutes on all your headlining shows. Right before you go up.
Great.
So there's going to be the feature, Kevin James for 20 minutes, and then you.
Great.
Okay. Now, listen, so Kevin James goes up and they bring him up and they go, ladies and gentlemen, you know, every now and then we get a drop and you know how it goes.
Yeah.
The King of Queens.
Oh, he's already famous.
Oh, he's coming back to TV.
Right.
He's massive.
Okay. I thought this was young Kevin.
No,
James.
no,
Okay,
no, no.
all right.
Before he made his
is
second TV show.
Huge.
Kevin James comes out.
Right.
Okay. He gets an applause break in Long Island that I would only describe as like it's unreal, right?
Yeah.
It's like it's
John Lennon coming back to alive.
Yes.
For the Beatles reunion.
It's
kind of
one of those.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's one of those things. It's like crazy.
Right.
And it's several minutes of clapping and standing before he does his first joke. He then kills for 20 minutes. Of
course.
With like new stuff, with just stuff he thought of, like whatever, murdering. Then he leaves. Then the host comes back on and goes, now please welcome. By the way, no introduction. Goes, now please welcome Tim Dillon. I walk out on stage.
Yeah.
The people in the back are so drunk, they think it's still Kevin James.
Wow.
They're far away. They're in the back and they're drunk.
Yeah.
And so they're just looking at shapes.
Yeah.
And they're going, and then literally I start to talk and people audibly start yelling, that's not Kevin James.
Wow.
They think like they switched out Kevin James in the middle of his set.
Yeah.
Because they're drunk now. They go, what happened? Who's this?
Yeah.
This isn't Kevin James.
Yeah.
This is something. But
Do you have a story
really
like
nice
that?
guy.
No, I
Do you have a story like that?
No, never.
What?
No. I never had
I do.
a mid bump.
I do have a
What do
story
you
like
have?
that. See, I don't like this, what you're doing, dude.
What am I doing?
Get excited about my stories, too, you know?
Oh my God, Tim.
I'm excited.
Tim, wait till you hear this story.
Do you have a story like that?
Yeah, but forget it.
I was really depressed because everyone here's got to get their act together.
Mm-hmm. What do you mean?
With this city.
I know.
People have to be
It is
happy.
glum. It is glum.
It's gloomy.
It's gloomy.
It's gloomy.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's all day. Everyone's going, oh, I have no job. My house is burned down. I can't work.
Yeah.
There was a home invasion. It tied my wife up.
Right.
And I'm like, hey, man, not what this is about. That's not what any of this is about. I don't want to hear any of this.
Yeah.
Come to me with positive, happy things.
Yeah.
You know?
Like, let me be a neighbor. Hey, Tim.
Yeah.
I know my wife died, but
Right.
I found a butterfly.
No, this is what LA is now. LA goes like, LA used to be this. LA used to be like, how are you? You're doing good? I'm doing good. I'm doing so good, I don't even want to talk about it. I hear you're doing good. You're like, I'm doing actually great.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm doing great. Here's what LA is now.
Yeah.
How do you think that girl from Buffy died? Why did her liver fail?
Wait, who was that?
And I go, I don't know why her liver. And they go, they told her liver was going to fail a few days before.
Wow.
And then it failed. And then I go, hey, man,
Yeah.
not what I want.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think we just got to get happier.
If we didn't know each other,
Yeah.
we're at the Abbey.
Yes.
Right? And like, I look the way I do.
Yeah.
Am I someone that you would hit on?
I've hung out with Asians.
No, but me specifically, like my look.
I don't know. I don't
That-
know.
Just
Perhaps.
be honest. No.
I don't know.
That's a no.
It's perhaps. I don't know. It's
It's a
specific.
soft no.
No, it's very it's a specific thing. I don't know.
All right, let's Andrew and I. You don't know us. We're working at the Abbey.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Probably Andrew because he's white. But that would be the only reason.
Yeah,
That's
also-
the only
Oh,
reason.
so you prefer white men?
Well,
No, I'm just saying if you know what I mean. I'm just saying.
You just say he's sexier. That's all.
Yeah.
I'm a big boy. I'm a big boy.
Well, it's just it's different. There's two different things.
we're such different kind of guys.
It's two different things.
We're two different guys. Also, what are our jobs? You said we're working. What am I doing?
But there's insanely hot Asians, obviously.
Yeah.
All right. I wouldn't be one.
No, but I'm just saying insanely hot is a very high standard for anyone.
Okay.
You don't think you're insanely hot.
Insanely hot's a tough standard. What's in this Mounjaro drug they're giving you?
I believe in emotional tariffs
Oh, you do?
where you levy and you make someone pay to be who they are.
Bro, I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means, but
You know?
I like it, though.
But I'm a tariff. I mean, you know,
well, if I get a mail order bride from China,
Yeah.
there should be a tariff on that.
there's got to be
How
a
much money
tariff.
do you think?
We got to slap 30%
On my Asian wife, Chinese wife?
on the mail order.
She has no titties.
20%.
All right,
We
flat
can go
ass.
down.
Flat
We
ass.
can go down, yeah.
Flat ass.
15%.
Okay. Too flat of a face like this.
Oh,
Okay, well
God.
then, Bobby, it's getting to a point where we don't even. I don't think it's worth it.
The tariff? It's not that the tariff's not worth
I think
it.
the person.
Yeah. Another thing is I've noticed about you is, if I may.
Yes, I am. You may.
Okay.
weight?
Excuse me?
You're gonna talk about his weight? I thought he was gonna bring it up. My bad, Tim.
Oh, I never said that I was gonna bring that. Oh, that's insane. What you just.
I thought it was. I thought the other one was good. I was excited. I have no idea who this is. I mean, I'm sure he's a nice guy. I thought it was the other.
I know.
The other one with the
Filipino. Yeah.
I thought it was her. I had a whole Asian stuff.
Yeah, I know.
I thought that's what this one was.
Yeah. And
but it's not. It's a different.
Yeah, it's a different one.
Okay, sorry.
And it's a
but it's got me excited.
I'm also offended by that question.
No, I'm excited.
Jaime, and off. Okay.
Is Jaime your name like Jaime, like a derogatory name for a Jewish person?
No.
Oh, that's the craziest.
I know.
Jaime. That's what we call Jewish people where I'm from.
Yeah. The title of this episode should be Somewhere in the Middle. The truth is somewhere in the middle.
The truth lies somewhere in the middle.
The truth lies somewhere in the middle.
Because that's the way it is.
That's what it is.
That's the way life is.
That's the truth.
And that's what I think that we should remember with Diddy.
The truth lies somewhere in the middle.
Well, that's what that's what we should all, and that's, by the way, I wouldn't even try to say innocence if I was his lawyer. That's where I'd go. I wouldn't even go like innocent because that's never going to happen, right?
No.
Yeah.
So I get up there, I go, listen, is it as bad as they say? No. Was it great? Not great.
You're a great.
No, I'm telling you,
you're a great defense.
I would have been a great defense attorney.
Wow.
I would have said, listen, none of this is great. I'm not here to tell you that this was great. What I'm here to tell you is that
I'm a jury. I'm jury.
It's not nearly as bad as what they're saying. And like many things in life, and I would say to you, pay attention. I'd say, please pay attention. I would say,
when I'm looking at the sky,
you're thinking.
I'm contemplating.
Okay,
all right.
It would take me a while to learn that and trust that.
Okay. All right. Let's start. Oh, you want to start? Start over. We're jury.
Here we are.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I'm here representing Mr. Combs, and I'm going to tell you this. Am I going to stand up here and tell you that this was great? No. I'm not going to say it was great. No. But was it as bad as all these people are saying? No. Like many things in life, the truth lies somewhere in the middle. Oh. That's life. People have parties. Things get out of hand. No, it takes a lot of people to bake. I don't know what the exact term is, but the point is that
cake.
Yeah.
Can't speak on the joke.
No, but I would actually, I gotta be honest, I would actually kind of like that.
Yeah.
I like a kind of a give
that's
and
really
take
good.
jury. I kind of want a crowd work jury, like a give and take.
Yeah.
But I'd say before you go into deliberations, thank you. Well, now it sounds like you're just being disrespectful to me.
You're just yelling cake at this guy.
It just sounds like you're being rude.
I bet this guy likes cake.
Yeah. Okay.
It sounds like you're being a little rude.
Okay.
But I'm not going to motion for you to be dismissed. What I'm going to say is this. When you are deliberating, I want you to remember that this is a person. Wow. This is a person with children. This is a person with children and a career. And this is a person who is more than the sum of his worst acts. Okay?
Wow.
He's more than the sum of his worst acts.
Let's deliberate.
Deliberate.
What do you think?
Not guilty.
No, he's guilty.
Yeah,
he's definitely guilty. Yeah.
But he'll be guilty. He'll be guilty.
I can be swayed so easily. Also in the
you
jury
would be such
room.
a bad jury.
Guilty. Oh, no, guilty. No,
What is it called? A hang jury?
Hung jury.
That would be because of you every
But
time.
then what's great about the defense attorneys is when they lose, they go on CNN, and CNN's like, what happened? And the defense attorney goes, well, he's a rapist.
Oh, right.
At Joke World. That's it, at Joke World.
And the world is WRLD.
That's a great YouTube channel, Joke World. Check it out.